Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Trojans will put total leather and will get started. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Complete to the left. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, there's no mystery. We're going to get one of our best players involved in the game on the first play of the game. Just throw it up and let him go make magic happen.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. To the air, it's King. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
That's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
Great place to start for this offense. Under fire. Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Trojans want to crank the tempo. Looking to fire. Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up.
Well, you got to love that if you're on defense because you were able to affect the quarterback with pressure, and you only rushed 3 guys. Well done.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That's caught. It's Jordan. The choke plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. The Trojans will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They just keep firing. Got it behind the line. It's Jordan. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Holding on the offense, accepted, so they'll back up and go at it again. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
And the Yellow Jackets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to pass, it's King. Pulls it in, it's Patterson. And the defense makes a big hit, knocks him down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator, giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
He might want another play. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We head to the quarter break. It is USC holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Going to swing it on second down. Caught behind the line. It's Haynes. There he goes. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion, it was a good example of it.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. You've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Send the tight end in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. And into the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to throw again. Moves around to clear up the vision. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
Dropping back, it's Kane. Somehow got the screen into that traffic. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers. And they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of points.
On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Quarterback may change this route. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Into the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lemon. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Jordan. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Mayava. The short hands, it's Jordan. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Here's the pressure. Fires on the move. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. The defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
And that's a frustrating couple plays for this offense. Like, you got the ball in great field position. You were set up to succeed in 2 straight incompletions. A big 3rd down coming to see if they can maximize this drive.
Throws it back. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7.
A nice job by the QB. It's 3rd down. It's money down. I'm looking to throw the ball down the field. What's open? My running back. Find him, hit him, let him do the rest. Good job.
They'll send the back in motion. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
He wants to change this route. Fires into the end zone. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
So that's a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Wants to throw. It's King. Looking to the end zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Coming out with it, it's Lemon. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Might be looking to run. On the move, he fires. Catch in the middle, it's Lane. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 25. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the air, it's Mayava. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And there's not very many offensive plays that are going to be successful if you can rush 3 guys and still get to the quarterback. It's not a good sign for this offensive line.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Oh, man, the coach might want to think about putting this defender on offense. He almost dragged his toe in bounds. That was almost an interception. Nice job.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out of that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got it. 1st down and 4. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quarterback adapting. Going for 6. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Under fire. Working that left side. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Nice patience by the quarterback here working against zone coverage. He was allowing his receiver an opportunity to find that open space in the defense before pulling the trigger.
And the Trojans will go for it on fourth down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Going to try to get it himself. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
Well, this quarterback's athleticism, I think, makes it a little bit easier for you as a head coach when you decide to go for it on fourth down, because if it's not there to throw the ball, his athleticism can just take over. He can go get it himself and keep the drive alive. Really nice job that time by the QB.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Trojans want to move quickly. Looking downfield on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end, that speed off the edge?
Touch pass on the run. Finds a little space. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting him to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up a first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another day.
Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That type of big play can even make traveler perk up and take notice.
Hey, man, when I think about USC and just their pass, I just think about explosive. Explosive playmakers, making explosive plays down the field, finding those big wide receivers, making big plays.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Sanders. Beck's going for the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions. So go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've
turning it on. Oh, what a cut. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And that one will give him the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Grab behind the line. It's Jordan. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
To throw, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception there.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the catch down the right side. And
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I think a lot of quarterbacks like those defenses that will be passive and let it slowly develop. Now, this defense, you can tell, they were aggressive and attacking, and it really paid off.
Now what they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air on 2nd down. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. An easy decision there for the offense to decline the penalty and take the touchdown. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here's the conundrum for the defensive coordinator. Do you stay aggressive, or do you protect and play a little more conservatively with the lead and just a few minutes left? Got a man. It's Haynes. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
On the run, it's Haynes. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, it's King. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Yeah, we don't have many plays left. You know, the clock running down. We got to make something happen. These kind of plays are just crippling. They will absolutely ruin what chance you have to push the ball down the field later on and save timeouts. And so we got to get that engine going here.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. In the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance, and call for the false start. This late in the game, there's really no question about it. To have any chance to tie this thing up, they have to convert here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. Got a first down. Big play on the scramble. Got out of bounds to stop the clock. Picked up the first down, and now they'll try to find a way to score.
And that is just the play they absolutely had to have. You're on the road, 4th quarter, 4th down trailing. Your quarterback's got to be able to do something. Nobody was open. The play's breaking down. The pressure is collapsing on top of him. And somehow...
Going deep. He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's second down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Looking downfield, it's King. Flushed out of the pocket. And to get rid of it quickly. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with the pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rivers. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, it's no wonder this quarterback is getting more and more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen, so that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
And as a defense, you're going to give up plays, and receivers are going to make nice catches, but it's your job to limit the damage. Great job by the defense. As soon as he catches the football, they get him on the ground. Don't allow any of those big plays after the catch.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point ties the game in the fourth. An 84-yard drive there. And what a huge scoring extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. He'll bring it out. It's Lemon. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He uncorks one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the fourth quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
And back to the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete, but the flag flies, and there was a lot of early contact there. Man, does that hurt this defense at this point in the game to get called for the PI? Absolutely brutal. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. He lets it fly. Incomplete. The final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Oh, better look out! Breaks into the open. Touchdown, USC! And they grab the lead here in overtime. Now to push the lead to 7 in overtime. That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times at home, Reese, where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
With a touchdown. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Quickly out to the tight end.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. Back to pass, it's Kane. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to spoil it.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Brian, you getting fucking down to this shit.
catches a C. There it is. Nice big hand snap.
Hello?
Second and 10. He pass. Scalaboo. Who's on his feet? Who's it?
Scalaboo is just this one-cut north-south runner. He wants to get physical, but he's got a lot of tools in his toolbox.
They're going to move it straight. Scalaboo gets the first down. Almost 3rd and 10. Trailing by 2 possessions. Scalaboo's going to try to throw it downfield. And it is to the end zone goes the screen. Scalaboo one-on-one. It's right by Michael Town. There's a little shot there. Scalaboo straight. And force. Scalaboo. Step back. Yes.
Would it stop the plague if we had enough of them?
You want to know about the plague? Alright. Listen. Folks say it don't arrive like a storm.
Basically, every level. On every level. We make it the biggest out. And cook it. And this. And we go down. Go into that. And it's still not for real. We have to do ability of the play. And do things I did to check out. We should go every level. On every level. We make it do. It's okay. In the business. Hey. That's where we go down. Go into that. So check that out. And it's still not for real. We have to go. When you retire them, oh, they put it in the round. And as soon as you time, they're going to be turning all night over there. That's what it is. That's all you get. When you're on time to get your flowers. Every Sunday, you step on this football field. When he releases the ball and said, Mike Irvin, when they drop it down. This is on every level. On every level. Check this shit. I take it. I just put out the way. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn about none of that. World championship. That means we went in and made plays. We're paying big. Don't you? Don't even forget that. Don't have to do that. Give them practice like the script. Give them take no hits. Everybody touch them. They go fly. You understand what I'm saying? Stop, man. Stop. You should go every level. On every level. We live in the biggest out. I told you. You know this. Okay. That's what I do, man. You ready to man? Keep that guy. Guys still not for real. Yeah, I'm going to do none of these fucks to play and do things that I did to the job. Stupid as shit. I take it. I listen. What I do, I'm going to don't give a damn. You should go every on every level. You make it the biggest. I told you. That's what I do now.
俺は波風湊爆発に備えて。Right, tight too. I know. That's right. You just gotta come down there. You ready to breathe? It's here, breathe. We got Kevin. Come to my room, bro. Somebody wanna say hi to you, bro. Okay, come quick. Okay. Alright, I'm pressing it. You want me to do that? He said if he okay. Oh, you really gonna make it? Right, tight too. I know. That's it. Just gotta come down there. You ready? Look at it here. Thanks for the subs. What? Thanks for the subs. What? No, Reggie, don't tell me you fall in the street. This ain't the motherfucking top. Nigga, get out. Give it all you got. Snoop Dogg and cops are not. Smoking in the motherfucking spot. In the parking lot. Front of it. Ain't nobody get the fuck out. If you try to run, I'ma grab the gun. You smoking like a motherfucking at the neighborhood. Sit back to the joint. It's Snoop Dogg with the motherfucking elbow. All my nephews and my nieces watching. Snoop Dogg over there. If I cannot stop it. Dropping this shit to get your mama popped. She called me on the phone and get me out. I told her mama later on, take her home. And give her a little something like a dog in the house. Yeah, leave me alone. Cause right now, this nigga is ready. As if they knew how they would meet each other. Milo and others became best friends. That time you play with me, well, I'm gonna beat your ass. And that's the freaks. I'm gonna beat your ass. Yeah. Adios. 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 I'm fucking sick. Time you play with me? Time you play with me? No, I'm gonna beat your ass. And that's the freaks. I'm gonna beat.
A friend of mine showed me something weird about U.S. currency. The 5, the 10, the 20, and the 50. Real U.S. currency. Old design hasn't been changed in years. You take all the bills, fold them the same way. First you fold in half lengthwise. Now you've got the backside. Put it upright. Fold from the middle. You somehow have the Twin Towers. Intact. There they are. $5 bill, unfolded. On to the 10. Same fold pattern. In half. U.S. currency, very weird. Moving on to the 20. U.S. currency. New one. Big face. Fold it down. Upright, same fold pattern. They're beginning to come down, collapsing on themselves. Finally, concluding with a 50. New, happy, colorful 50. Back, same fold. They're gone. Smoking pile of rubble. Spooky. Happy 9/11.
Black woman that I love and I can build with her. That's not good. Because you said you was a white woman and she can help you out of your troubles. Yeah, I would like to do this. Black woman that I love and I can build with her. That's not saving you. Superman saved me from a burning building. It's saving me. She just giving me out. Overdraft me. Which is troubles that you're facing. And you're saying that only a white woman can do that. Why could you not build with a black woman? I'm not only a white woman. Say again? Why could you not build with a black woman? I want the black woman to get the best of me. White woman gets the worst of me.
Yeah, fuck me, bruh. No, no, fuck me. Hello?
Hello, this is Kevin